What we want to bring to you today is probably, we think, and from other people that we've talked with, probably the #1 marketing strategy that you need to really get, and you need to work with it. And what's the word I'm looking for? You need to adopt it into your marketing strategies, basically, right? It's an easy concept to buy into. It's an easy concept to understand. Extremely hard to get control of. But the good thing, if you get control of it, you will be surprised how your income will shoot through the roof. It's just phenomenal. But anyway, I'm going to, rather than explain the concept this time, I'm going to use a story that I've got that'll probably explain it better. Wouldn't you say?
Yep.
Okay.
And I don't have to be in this one.
Yeah, so Linda's going to move around and adjust the camera.
And I'll see you later.
Yeah. Anyway, so she's over there and she's going to move it. Whoa, whoa. Take it easy. I can feel that. I don't know if you people can feel it. Anyway, before I get started on the story, it happened about 15 to 18 years ago. And what you need to know first is that at the time that this happened, I was a volunteer firefighter. I worked for the sheriff's department as a deputy sheriff. And I was also an EMT and worked on the ambulance service for the county. So, keeping that in mind, we used to live in a small town in Kansas. It's about, for those of you that care, it's about 45 miles southwest of Topeka, Kansas. And a small town of about 3,000, and if you want anything, you had to go to Topeka to get it. So, we had been up in Topeka shopping, and it was probably it was summertime, and it was about 6 o'clock at night when we were headed back, so it was still sun shining and everything. And part of the way home is a divided highway. We have 2 lanes on this side, 2 lanes on that side, and then you have a big, for a lack of another word, looks like a pasture in between them because it's Kansas. There really isn't any kind of decoration like it is in Phoenix. Anyway, so we're going down the road, and about the same time, Linda and I noticed on further down and on the oncoming traffic, there was like an older pickup truck with, step side kind of pickup truck, and it was kind of weaving back and forth across the road, and I'm like, whoa, what is going on with this dude? And when I look over here, Linda's not there, but she was there in the car with me, so sometimes I may look over, but anyway, that's why. So I was kind of thinking, what is going on? And the truck veered off the road, finally went down through the median. It's bouncing all over the place. And it comes up into our lane. And when it comes up into our lane, I'm starting to freak out because I've seen a lot of accidents that are head-ons that are not pretty. But as he comes up, the truck comes up into our lane, and then it goes on over across both lanes and then down the embankment. Now all this happens, I don't know if you've ever had things happen to you, like not too long ago. Linda was in Kansas City, and I kind of fell off our roof out here in the back, and I kind of hit my head and my back on the concrete when I hit the ground. But I don't want to get into that. That's some other story about me being accident prone, which I am, and to a large degree. Anyway, as I'm falling, though, it happens in slow motion. So, as this truck comes up into our lane and over and down into the embankment, it's happening in slow motion for us, kind of. And thoughts are racing through my head. Is it a drunk? Is a guy having a heart attack? Is it a woman? What is going on? So anyway, the truck goes down the embankment, and we slow up and kind of pull off the side of the road, and I kind of have to move, but Linda's looking down, and the truck ends up basically kind of going up on this dirt mound where it hits a tree, but when it goes up on the dirt mound, the driver's side is tipped like way up like this, and the passenger side's way down here. So I'm thinking I probably need to see if I can help this person. So I get out of the car and I start running down the hill. And apparently I was running a little too fast, because I don't know if any of you have ever done it, but you know how you start to run down a hill, and the next thing you know, your feet can't seem to catch up with the rest of you? Yeah. So, as I said, accident prone, guess what happens? I pretty much fall face down into the ground and then roll the rest of the way down the hill. So, by the time I get down to the bottom of the hill, there's people where this truck ended up. There's like houses, older houses, and a few trailer homes that are in this area, and you can see people coming out because I'm sure they heard the truck hit the tree. So people are starting to gather around the truck as I'm coming down, and they all seem to be freaking out, and I'm not sure why, because I haven't looked in the truck yet. So anyway, I get down there and I go around like to the driver's side, because I figure that's where somebody's at. So I go to the driver's side, and since it's one of those step side trucks, it's got that little panel down below that you can step up on. I step up onto that, and when I look in the truck, I can still see it. It freaks me out. But yeah, I mean, I can still see it as I look into the truck.